bounce is when a user loads a web page and then immediately goes away. They X out of the browser, or they go up to the URL bar and go somewhere else. You'll have people say like, oh, well, the high bounce rate could be good because that could mean that the user did what you wanted them to do right away. But that's not, if a user hovers over an area for like 2 seconds, it's an engagement, it's not a bounce. If a user scrolls, it's an engagement and not a bounce. So a bounce is always bad, and the higher the bounce rate, the worse. So exercises, the ones in red are high bounce rates, the ones in green are lower compared to the rest of the website. The one in orange is like, I don't believe that it's a 0, there's something wrong in the data, and so I did a little bit of investigation into that. But the concept is you want to look at low bounce rate pages versus high bounce rate pages, site-wide, figure out commonalities. What are the top 1 to 2 traits about the lowest bounce rate pages that are consistently there? That we can, and then what are do those cross-reference equally with the highest bounce rate pages? And so one example is like the low bounce rate on the right-hand side, 6%. Every time that I saw a low bounce rate page, I saw like the header, like in this case About Us, with some of the copy below it, above the fold. It was just always above the fold. So that was one. And it also didn't have like a big hero image, a big feature image like that above the fold. So that was just one thing that we pointed out. And some of the time it's going to conflict with like what you think the best practices are for web. So it's really on a case-by-case basis for each website, and then marrying that together with the best practices for web. So we did that for all the interior pages, looked at the user flow, and determined that everyone on that free estimate form that has 0% bounce rate, everyone was dropping. So the user flow is a place where you can go to just double check the bounce rate. Everyone's dropping off after that page on the user flow. They're not going to the form completion page or anything like that. We determined that that was not working, kind of presented like a new design as to how we would fix